All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. We are live and on the air. Once again, back by popular demand, it's time for the AREG Net, the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is VA3CJZ opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, June 17th, 2026. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario. And this is week 1709 for the AREG. Uh, so that's 1709 weeks. And we meet here every Wednesday from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on 146.430 megahertz. And since this is a simplex net, not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. So I also live stream the net, so people who tune in will be able to hear stations that they can't hear on their radio, hear how they sound on the air, see their signal strength, as well as see my station layout. Just type my call into the YouTube search. Again, it's VA3CJZ and click on the live button. Or if you wish, you can look for the title AREG Week 1709. And I'd like to congratulate all the newly licensed amateurs. Welcome to the hobby. And also returning amateurs who have taken a break. Welcome back. Finally, please leave a 1 second delay between transmissions to allow others to break in. With that, are there any time sensitive, mobile, or priority traffic one and done stations? Please come now.
B3 DJZ.
All right.
VE3UB.
Okay, I got two there, VE3DJZ and RUB. Let's bring in Huey, VE3DJZ.
Good evening, Chuck. I just got in real fast from the rain. I just went over to Gertrude Street up to Pew for a house fire over there, and I got some good footage with the drone. And the
Oh,
damage
yeah.
over there is $733,000 damage to the house. Yeah, it was going pretty good for a bit.
Oh, some nice, good drone footage. All right, should be interesting. Pick something out that's cool and yeah, send it to me.
It'll be on my Facebook, the Shaggy's News Cam live at 7 p.m. It was on. So yeah, watch my Facebook on the wall and you hear it. You'll see it, buddy. But thanks for doing that, buddy. Just wanted to say real fast, say hi, and say it's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Okay, Huey, thanks again for checking in, my friend, and you have a great rest of the evening. And next, let's bring in Jack from Mississauga, VE3RUB. Jack, come on in.
VE3UB. Good evening, Chuck and real net. Just want to check in and put my name on the list. Hope all's well on your end. I've been busy the last few days painting again, doing the other daughter's bedroom, so I've been actively doing that after work. So a little bit knackered. Over to you.
Oh, yeah, yeah, nice, nice. That reminds me, I have to put some chicken wire around our strawberry patch. I think last year I didn't even eat one strawberry. The squirrels got all of them, little buggers. So uh, once the fruit starts coming out there, I'm putting some chicken wire.
Or you can electrify it so that really stop them.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hurt the little buggers. They just get into everything. But I like the critters. As long as they don't try and eat their way into my house, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm not a big squirrel fan. I used to have bird feeders in the backyard, and just to love the little birds coming over, and they go up there and chew the thing apart and get into it and make a mess. So
Oh yeah.
I had to stop with the bird feeder there because the squirrels are getting out of control with it. Anyways, Chuck, I'm not going to hold it. Just want to pop and say hello and in and out, and you have a great evening, and we'll chat again soon. VA3CJZ from VE3RUB Mississauga will be clear. Take care, Chuck.
Okay, Jack, thanks again for checking in, my friend. I'll try my best to jump in and say hi to you guys on 490. Apologize, I haven't been there for a while. So anyways, all right, so we'll clear with VE3RUB. And with that, I see Max Video Drone uh, has checked in. VE3 Fox November. That's Sean. Good evening, Sean. Welcome to the net. Wade has also checked in. VA3NCA, and then Scott. VE3QU, and then we have Matt, VE3SMN. I will add you to the log in a bit there. Welcome, everyone. And with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in to the Amateur Radio Exchange Group.
E3 BMW.
E3NCA. Uniform kilowatt.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor X-Ray Tango.
All right, let's see if we got it straight. I've got BNW, November Charlie Alpha, India Uniform Kilowatt, India Mike Whiskey, and Victor X-Ray Tango. Anyone else? All right, sounds good. Let's bring in Bill, VE3BNW.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on frequency. Just sitting down, relaxing. I was up with the Warplane Heritage today. They had the last of the snowbirds. One of the last times they're going to be out, so they did a flyby with the Mitchell, and they went out to Niagara Falls, so I got a pile of pictures there, and just going through them now. I took about 300, so I'll keep me busy for a bit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I actually heard, I knew they were coming over, but they were supposed to meet up with the Lancaster and the B-25 at 2:25 p.m., but I didn't hear anything until around 5 to 3, I think, is when they came back from their run around the falls. So, yeah, well, I just didn't make it out in time to see them, but yeah, good for you.
Yeah, actually, when they took off from, well, they met up with the Mitchell. The Mitchell took off. The Lancaster was down today. It never flew because some serviceable problems they had with it. What they didn't really good. Something broke, I guess. So they never took the Mitchell, or they never took the Lancaster, but they took the Mitchell out. And they met up on the air. One of the snowbirds landed first, and they taxied up to the Warplane Heritage, and the other ones met out, went to Niagara Falls, and did a couple of loops there, and came back to the lakeshore. And when you heard them, that's when they were coming back. It was just the Mitchell and the rest of the snowbirds, but I got some video and some stills, so that's a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's outstanding, Bill. Right on. Geez, I don't know if you could send me something somehow. Geez, or I don't know. Are you on the Facebook AREG page?
I tried finding it one time. I couldn't find it. Actually, I have another little photography thing I play with called Picture Ontario. I've had that for a few years. If you go there, I posted the pictures and on there if you want to see them. It's called Picture Ontario. It's one of the first posts. But yeah, if you want, send me a link to it, to the AREG page. I tried looking for it, but I never could find it.
Yeah, it's a little tricky because it's spelt A and then dash REG. So that's how to find it. Uh, so yeah, I don't know if we can change it, but that's how it's been now since the beginning. So yeah, sure, Bill. I'll send you the link there. Or if someone, yeah, you can't send links here on the YouTube. But anyways, very good, Bill. Anything else?
For now, just haven't been playing my radio much this week because I've been busy with other things. But yeah, I'll be standing by here and jumping later on. Back to you there, Chuck, VE3VNW.
All right, Bill. Oh, by the way, did you ever find that missing dog last week?
No. We got a couple out there now. Maggie is one of them, and Nino's the other one. Nina, we have a good idea. We believe it's called Mana. I believe it's off at Industrial Drive there by Stelco, and they make rebar. They allowed us in there the other day. I had the big drone in there looking around with a thermal, and they were very good about. We got some scent. We had the scent dog there. Did some tracking, and no, it's been elusive. And the one in Maggie and then Dundas, it's running around town. It's every time you go out there, it disappears too. So we'll get them though. So it'll take time. They'll give up.
All right, very good. Good luck. Okay, next, let's bring in Wade, Victor Alpha 3, November Charlie Alpha. Wade, come on in.
VA3 CJZ, VA3NCA. Good evening, Chuck. Good evening, everybody on net. Here we are, another Wednesday. Nice way to celebrate the middle of the week. It somehow feels like it's been a long week already, but that's all okay. Back, just trying to catch up on the stuff I missed from the last couple of weeks of meetings and conferences, and also dealing with an unexpected amount of work at suddenly, and that's causing that. But that's not fun to talk about. So here we are on Wednesday. Looking forward to the trivia coming up and all the information that you send us. And just relaxing for a couple hours with like-minded people. Good to see Sean. We don't often see him out on the chat there, and good to see a good group of people so far tonight for this episode. I don't know what else to say, so I think I'll release it back to you and see how you've been this last week there, Chuck. Back to you.
Okay, very good, Wade. Yeah, conferences. Yeah, my conference is right here. That's where all my conferences are. Um, yeah, I've been moving a little bit slow this week. I've got this one spot in my back that's really troublesome, but plugging away nonetheless, doing what I can, than having to sit down. So yeah, still enjoying being able to go and sit out on the back deck or the front porch, and just take a few moments and watch life. It's nice.
Oh yeah, the weather's been great for that. Really nice weather, and when it has decided to rain, it's tended to be at night anyways, or at least in the evening. With the exception of that big cell that went through, what was it? Was it Sunday? It spoiled my plans to go cut the grass, which I'm not all that broken up about, honestly, but nonetheless, that was the plan. Yeah, and I hope your back is feeling better. That is really not a fun situation at all. I've actually decided that I finally had to do something about my shoulder. It leads to a little bit of numbness down my left arm, which isn't great. And
Oh,
if the first symptom you notice is
hi, Guy.
numbness shooting down your left arm, it's usually not a great symptom. It's typical of other more serious stuff. For me, it's just a degraded disc in the top of in my neck up high on the spine. So better than the alternative. But anyways, long story medium is that when I've been doing a bunch of bike riding, it affects me when it comes in, and I have trouble pulling the brake on the left side, and that's not great. So I did start to go see a physiotherapist, and so far so good. But the day after isn't great after he's worked it out. But hopefully over a bit of time I'll stop getting the numbness and the weakness in that left arm. But other than that, not too bad. And I'm sure that with back pain, you'd give a lot to just have numbness. So I'm not complaining. But back to you there, Chuck.
Yeah, and so yeah, if you can work it, that's what they say. The more you can move it, keep it moving, strengthen it, it eventually, gets better. Unless it comes back. But a lot of times, yeah, that's the trick is to keep moving those parts, and hopefully they strengthen again. But anyways, with that, as you mentioned, with the light bit of rain in the evening there, I thought I heard them say it was going to be raining cats and dogs later, so I decided to take our trash out early tonight, right before the net, and it was just starting to drizzle down, and so yeah, don't want to deal with that after the net when it's pouring rain. I don't know what time it's supposed to come in, but I didn't want to take any chances. All right, Wade, anything else before I move on to the next contestant?
No, I heard there was quite a line forming behind me, so I won't hold it up. But I will be here for the duration there, Chuck. And so thanks for picking me up. And I'll send it back to you, VA3CTZ, VA3NCA.
All right, and if anyone's watching the live stream, which is my YouTube's channel is VA3CJZ. If you're looking at the stream right now, you'll see that your signal strengths are pretty high, and that's because the amp is on, and so I know everyone is uh, is pretty strong tonight, but for those weak stations, um, I usually keep it on for the net. So just thought I'd let you know. All right, with that, we'll clear with VA3NCA and let's bring in Bill, VE3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
Hi, good evening, Chuck. Good evening to everyone here and everyone on YouTube. Not too much to report here.
Here, there, and
Was
everywhere.
on 40 meters for a bit prior to the net bands open, but a lot of QR Nancy, a lot of static crashes. Not as bad as last night, but they're still quite prevalent. So, got, I think, maybe 2 new parts tonight. When you're up, I'm almost at 2,500, so I see a lot of parts that have already worked. So, makes you dig more and more. But anyway, I think we're like about 10 parts short of 2,500, so we'll get there. Looking forward to the trivia. I'll be in and out. I'm doing some other stuff at the same time, but if I don't answer, just know that I am listening in the background, Chuck. Other than that, not too much else to report here. Oh, I did go and have breakfast with Bill this morning, V3EKJ. We sat there for almost 2 hours and tried to solve all the world's problems, Chuck.
And forgot where you put your house keys. Oh, very good, very good. So I wanted to go back to you saying that you see a lot of parks that you've worked already. Now, Bill, more often than not, will you pass on those, uh, or will you pick them up? Will you pick them up if there's like nothing else around? What's your how do you do it, Bill?
Well, I'm just a Pota junkie, but I tend to look at the parts I don't have, and then I will go to the ones that I already have. You get cumulative awards for working those parts or operators more than once, so. But I do go for the parts that I don't have first. But I don't ignore any of them. I'm a Pota junkie. I'll take any contact I can find.
All right. Well, that was the answer I was looking for. Bill, thank you for explaining, and thanks for checking in. And you will be listening in the background. You'll be with us in spirit. Anything else?
All I can think of right now, except
Yep.
for thanks a lot for doing it, and just to Wade, thanks for sending me that video on the Sphere computer. It was very enjoyable. Back to you, Chuck.
All right, very good, very good. Thanks, Bill, for your check-in. And so we'll clear with VE3IUK. And yes, I did hear you. VA3IMW Mac, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on net. Yeah. Bill's got the right answer. When you run the extension on the Pota app, you can actually see the number of times you've worked an individual park, and there's a special highlight for the ones that you haven't worked yet. So you try a little extra harder to work the parks that you haven't got, so you can grow that number. But you'll also scan the list, make sure that the familiar call signs that you enjoy working, you take care of those next, and then anybody, anywhere. The Pota hose are not really too particular. There's no personal protection required, so you can work anybody, anywhere. Kind of like the 70s, but in an RF fashion.
The Pota hose. Too bad you can't make that a call sign. Or do you already have that? I guess if you rearranged it. Okay, very good, Mac. So how was today's drive home? Did the GPS lead you to uh, some uh, some weird place?
No, actually, up and back. I did drive past the area where the truck ran off the road with that load of powdered cement. They did a really
Ouch.
good job at remediation. So things are almost back to the point where you wouldn't even know it happened. But yeah, it's just one of those reminder moments, right? Like I drive that path on a daily basis as long as it's clear. But say 4 lanes of traffic funnels down into 2 lanes going through Puslinch and Morriston, and I feel really bad for the people that live there, because everything that travels, transport trucks, dump trucks, and commuters to run through their backyard every day. You can see signs along the side of the road that says build the number 6 bypass. And really all that
Uh,
does is send the problem somewhere else. But yeah, so when I looked up the news reports, it indicated to me that the accident occurred somewhere around about 7:30 in the morning. Well, that's around the time that I'm usually passing through there. I'm usually at the neck down area of the highway by not later than 7:23. So I probably was ahead of this accident by minutes, and it's just an everlasting reminder that in the good weather, you feel like you're invincible and you drive along without a care in the world, right? But it just takes one person to make a little slip up, and I'm sure that in this case it was probably a situation where traffic was starting to back up at the lights in Morriston, and the tractor trailer driver wasn't aware that things were going to come to a halt, so he likely swerved to avoid contact with passenger vehicles and likely had to cross the highway in order to sacrifice his own truck in order to save others. But all in all, it's a reminder to be vigilant and take extra care when you're traveling rural routes. And obviously, speed is something that makes these incidents, you know, amplified, augmented. Impact at 30 miles an hour, well, you might break a nail. Impact at 80 kilometers an hour, somewhat more. And if you're going more than that, then there could be a different kind of box that they bring to the party. Anyways, Chuck, we're feeling mortal, and I think that's not a bad thing. Treasuring life and everything that it brings. Anyways, waving a hand to all the other Pota hoes out there. Work 'em all. Work thanks for doing this one, Chuck. I'm along for the ride. Back to you.
Along for the ride. Like I always say, Mac, keep your hands and feet inside the cars at all times. And sit back, kick back, and relax and enjoy the ride. All right, very good. So we'll clear with Mac. And who is next here? Geez, my mouse is so slow. That would be Victor Alpha 3, Victor X-Ray Tango. Mircha, come on in. Victor Alpha 3, Victor X-Ray Tango. Mircha, are you there?
I think I put him to sleep.
Oh, he probably knows how you are, so he went out to get a submarine sandwich or something.
Probably slow cooking a brisket.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. All righty then. So we'll wait for Mircha to return if he can. And so with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is Chuck in Hamilton, VA3 CJZ.
VA3 Energy. VE3SMN.
All right, two fine gentlemen there, fine business, NFG and Sierra Mike November. Let's bring in Steve, VA3 NFG. Are you still on the handheld, Steve, or have you had surgery?
No, not on the handheld at the moment. I'm mobile and just running around doing a couple errands here, Chuck. Good evening, and good evening to all on net and on the radio here. No traffic really, Chuck. Spent my day off there, taking my mom to her appointments and looking after that kind of stuff. And then come home and take care of the home. So had to cut the lawn and cut the neighbor's grass as well. And that's about it. Only the one day off today, unfortunately. I'm off Friday again. That's a good thing. But yeah, that's about it, buddy. It's pretty wet out here, and I think it's gonna stay wet, says the weatherman. Back to you, Chuck.
Right, Steve. Awesome signal. 20 over S9. And what was I going to say? Oh, geez, aren't you thankful you don't have to cut the grass? Imagine if you had all the way to the corner. That's a nice stretch of land, but yep, lots more grass cutting.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy I don't have a corner lot. They tend to have bigger property, more grass to cut,
Higher
and
taxes.
less time to get busy with hobbies and such. But no, my front lawn isn't that big to cut. When I'm not home, my neighbor usually gets the front grass for me cut and trims it all up. So I believe he's away. My neighbor's away working. So figure I would repay back the favor and cut their lawn. So thank God I got it done before the rain came in. So I don't have to worry about that this weekend. I do have to work this weekend, so I won't be cutting any grass till probably this sometime next week. So there you go. All right, Chuck. I'll let you get back to it. There's probably a couple others there that keyed in behind me, and gave you an RF check in there. I hope. Oh no, I didn't yet. I just got on the page and gave you a thumbs up, but I was unable to text in my hello all, as I usually text there on your net. So having said that, we'll back out of here and we'll say 7-3 for now, but we'll be listening to the remainder of the net. VA3CJZ, VA3NFG Mobile.
All right, very nice, Steve, and you have a great rest of the evening. I don't know how much more you'll be able to catch of the net, but as you know, I do stream it on YouTube, so look me up. It's VA3CJZ on YouTube. Click on the live button. And I see that Noel, VE3KDT, has joined us. Noel, are you in town or uh, at home? And I see Guy has checked in from Ottawa. Hello, Guy. Uh, and Larry, I see. There's Steve with his hey all. All right, very good. Okay, so let's go back and see if Mircha is still asleep or uh, after nodding off while Mac was talking. VA3 VXT Mircha, VA3 CJZ. Okay, still nothing heard. Let's bring in Matt. VE3 Sierra Mike November.
Just in case Mac's listening, I would like to say thanks for picking me up, Chuck. Talking about the corner lot and more grass to cut. Yeah, I've got one of those, and I need to get on that probably before the weekend. So good evening, all on net and on the stream. Everything's good here, no complaints. I got my shorty multiband dipole up at the campground, and I was very impressed by the drastic improvement in reception over the discone that I had, which I suppose is to be expected. Yes. I only had a few minutes to play around with it, but within the first few minutes, I got a 5.9 signal report from S51CK, a station in Slovenia. That was a first for me, and I was pretty excited about it.
Oh, outstanding. And where were you?
Up at the camper when that happened.
Oh, wow, eh?
Just been using a discone up there and got this antenna at the Ham Fest and strung it up, built it, and strung it up on the weekend and tested it out.
Oh, that's fantastic. And tell me, how is your noise floor over there?
There's the odd, strange sound that comes through here and there. I think it's probably various things and trailers coming on and off and stuff, but other than the odd buzz and squawk and weird blip going across the waterfall, it's very quiet.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, yeah, a park, no doubt, in Slovenia. That's outstanding, Matt. Very good. So I'm guessing you're impressed with it, compared to your discone, obviously.
Yeah, that's for sure. I can't wait to get up there again this weekend and see who I can talk to.
And what was the antenna again?
As far as I know, it's the company that makes the Shorty 40, but this is the Shorty multiband dipole antenna.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'll have to check that out. Okay, Matt. Well, very good. And so once again, you guys are going to be heading up to the trailer cottage slash camper uh, this weekend. Is that right?
Yeah, if all goes well, we'll be heading up there Friday after work, and looking forward to it.
All right, very good. I know it rained pretty good. I think on Sunday there. How'd you make out with that?
Well, thankfully we got the antenna up Saturday, so Sunday was a quiet day of doing not a heck of a lot and staying indoors, but yeah, it rained really hard up there. I don't think we got as much rain as here in the city, but it was quite a storm that rolled through.
Okay, very good then. I thought it might. Okay, Matt. Well, thank you so much for all that, and glad that your antenna is performing so well after the first time putting it up. And so, right on. Continue. I wish you continued success with that. And so, do you have anything else, Matt, before I do another shout out?
No, that's all for me. I'll let you carry on, and I'll be here for the duration. Looking forward to what's to come. VE3SMN, I'll be here listening.
Okay, Matt, thank you so much. And so we'll clear with VE3 Sierra Mike November. And I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Johnny Las Vegas, who's joining us tonight on the YouTube stream. Hello, Johnny. Welcome. And so Albert also is joining us from Barrie, VA3 Bravo Tango. Hello, Albert. Big double wave. All right. So with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check in with us here on the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Okay, that gives me a moment to talk about the summer solstice coming up in 4 days, I do believe. Is it the 21st? I think it's the 21st. And I was wondering if you guys had an activation organized. My memory is not very good right now. Does anybody want to step forward with any info on summer solstice activation?
VA3NCA.
Yes, VA3NCA. Go ahead, Wade.
Oh, VA3CJ said VA3NCA. I think we haven't yet talked about a summer solstice as we normally do the solstice ones. But you're right, it is coming up. I think we said, though, that we were going to combine that with the Support Your Parks weekend. That's right, that's what we were going to do. And the Support Your Parks weekend is in July 18th and 19th. So that is coming up as a next thing that we might want to start thinking about planning. And that lands on, I believe the thing is the third, what is it? I can't remember how they actually worded it. I think it's the third full weekend in the new season, and then this year, in any case, whatever it works out to be is July 18th and 19th. So that's our next one, but our very next event that we should ask people to either participate in, whether as a hunter or an activator, is July 1st. Coming up, we are going to activate the Great Trail of Canada, and we're going to try and do it for Canada Day across all provinces and territories. I don't think we've managed to pull it off. This will be the fourth annual. And I don't think we've quite pulled it off before, although we've made some good showings. I think we got up to 8 provinces and territories at the peak.
Okay.
So we're going to give it another shot on Wednesday, July 1st. You can either hunt us, keep an eye open for CA 5082, the Great Trail of Canada, lighting up the spotting page on the Pota app. come out and join one of us, or find a spot on the park yourself to activate that day, and or hunt us all day. It should be a good time. So this was started by I keep forgetting. Is he VA5 or VE5? I think he's VA5 MUD, Mike Uniform Delta, Mr. Mudd, but in Saskatchewan. So Mr. Mudd Wesley started this 4 years back, and we're going to give it another go this coming Canada Day.
Yeah, and that's great. And when you mentioned 8, that's still a very respectable showing. And yeah, maybe this time it'll be more. So yeah, and also of course conditions are going to matter. You know, I still don't have a territory. Um, I don't have anything north of the provinces, and so yeah, on my bucket list. I want to try and make contact with those, and I'm guessing, you know, with summer around the corner, we may get more activity from there during the summer.
Yeah, for sure. I have all provinces, but I do not have any territories, and that is a hole in my log that I'd like to fill at some point. That's for sure. Yeah, so it'd be kind of nice to get those extra 3 there, but so far I've just got the provinces in my log. But there's so few people up there, I think, is the first challenge. So you got to jump on them when you can, and then hope the conditions are favorable. Yeah, and for the first of the month for Canada Day, I think right now the plan is Bill and I are going to set up somewhere. And right now, one thing I'm trying to figure out still is whether or not we're going to do a demonstrator, like a get on the air type of a demonstrator for on the MAC campus, because the Great Trail of Canada runs straight through the MAC campus. Kind of runs along the road, the main University Avenue road there, right in front of the Science Building. So there's a nice bit of green space there with picnic tables. So I'll try and pull a picnic table over within 100 foot of the roadway there where the trail is, and we'll set something up. So that's the plan right now. But I guess time's ticking away. We only have a couple weeks, actually 2 weeks exactly. So if anybody's planning to join us or set themselves up somewhere, then you got 2 weeks.
Yeah, very good. Okay, good to know, Wade. Thank you for that. And so, if anyone else has any plans that they'd like to share with us for any of the upcoming, like I said, we do have on the 21st the summer solstice, and then there's Canada Day. There's also uh, Field Day coming up. That'll be not this weekend, next weekend. And so hopefully uh, everything will work out uh, on that day as well. Anything else, Wade?
No, that's it. I think for me this round. So yeah, I guess to recap, July 18th, 19th is the next Support Your Park weekend. We should probably start chatting amongst ourselves about our summer solstice piggybacking that we said we'd start doing on that. Of course, Canada Day, and yes, thanks for reminding me. Field Day is coming up. It's a busy time right now. Lots of good activities going on. VA3CJZ, VA3NCA, back to you there, Chuck.
Okay, very good then. And so, with that, anyone else have any questions, comments, any announcements that they would like to make, or any new check-ins for tonight's net? Please come now.
BE3, LBI.
VE3LBI. Larry, come on in.
Yeah, good evening all. Everybody on the net tonight. Sure got a pounding of rain this afternoon. Just about 11:30 thereabout. I come down. Matter of fact, we had to wait. We were gonna head out. I guess around 11 o'clock. We were gonna head out for Canadian Tire over here at Upper James and Mohawk, and we actually had to wait. We postponed it for 10 minutes. It rained so hard. The funny thing was, we got over there, and it was nothing. So it must have been most of the rain over here in the East End. The only other thing I missed was, I guess the snowbirds were up with the actual Lancaster didn't go up. The Lancaster did not go up today, but the Mitchell did. And from what I understand, the snowbirds, that is one of their last flights. If they're not, I think they're done until another few years. Apparently, they're going to be getting some new jets, but they're not ready for them, whether it's money wise or whatever. But that might have been in the finale. Was their final flight today?
Oh, okay. And so why so early in the season, do you know?
I believe it has to do with the age of the jets. They're not
Uh,
worthy repairing anymore. May become a little dangerous.
hmm.
But anyways, they're shutting them down. I think that might have been the finale was today, according to what I read. I don't think there's any more scheduled flights by them. So that could have been it for the finalization of them until I forget what they said, 2030 or something in that era, somewhere around there before they're actually going to get new jets.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, it uh, I guess, not much we can do about that. They have been uh, uh, world-class flying team for a while there. So, yeah, man, if they don't have replacement planes right now, and it's time to park these ones, then so be it, right?
Actually, they had pictures on them at the 6 o'clock news. Those things are little puddle jumpers. I didn't realize they were that small. I mean, uh, they're no bigger than a Piper Cub.
Yeah, just a different design, I guess. So, to be able to maneuver in tight formation like that, yeah, can't be too big.
Anyways, I kind of missed it. I just got the tail end of them coming back from Niagara Falls. I think they were. I didn't even hear them take off. I was out and about and heard nothing from the Mitchell. Thought I would have heard that taking off heading down to the Niagara Falls area. But apparently they made a couple of passes down there. They were supposed to, anyways. And I just caught the tail end of them when they came back shortly after 3, I guess it was. And then they landed out at Mount Hope.
Yeah, so same here, Larry. I did not hear anything until about, I think it was about 5 to 3. I'm not exactly sure, but somewhere around 3. And of course, heard the one plane, and then after the snow birds came, or the sound of their exhaust hit me, anyways. And so, yeah, I was sitting right here, had the window open. Unfortunately, it was so cloudy at that time, Larry. I don't know if it would have been hard to see them.
Well, they were visible when they come up over up this way, but they are way off to the west going into Mount Hope. So, but apparently something to do with the Lancaster wasn't ready to fly, and I actually had read it today on the Facebook, and they said they wouldn't be flying the Lancaster today. So, anyways, that's it. Other than that, just been messing around outside, doing some more gardening, helping the wife to set up an area she wanted to put some little outdoor garden things and stuff, and so we were working on that some of part of this afternoon, and just started. Well, it's raining out in the bell, but not hard. Just kind of drizzling a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, very good. Didn't rain hard here, Larry. And we're doing the same. When Renata has some free time, she'll putz around in the back there. And this year we've got new flowers popping up. We've never didn't know what they were, and now they're super tall, eh? And attracting, butterflies and things like that. So bees already. And so, yeah, it's nice. Anyways, Larry, thank you so much for checking in. And do you have anything else for us?
Nope, that's it. I'm going to be listening along. Thanks for doing it. The E3 LBI clear.
Okay, and yes, Noel, it's going to take them a couple of years to learn how to fly the new jets and do all that they do without crashing or damaging the aircrafts. Okay, anyone else out there wishing to check into the AREG net, please come now. Hey, who would like to do a little bit of trivia?
Let's go, Chuck.
All right, so we're finished with the tricky uh, trivia that I had for last week. And so now I have something new from BuzzFeed. Um, it's 400 plus trivia questions. Here are 400 plus trivia questions and answers on just about everything from pop culture to history to geography to art to food. These questions are the perfect level of difficulty. A little bit of a challenge, but definitely not impossible. Just enough to give your neurons a workout. Your brain will basically feel like you just took a sunrise yoga class in the park on a brisk autumn morning. No, no, no. We got to go through summer first. Sounds pretty good, right? All right. But first, I've got some interesting facts I'd like to share with you here. I've got three wild animal facts you may or may not know. Butterflies have taste receptors on their feet, allowing them to taste plants as they land. Interesting. Next, sea urchins get their name from a 15th century term that means hedgehog. I think we covered that last week. And then, of course, the third one is a group of flamingos is known as a flamboyant. Been a while since we did that one. All right, next, science and space. And did you know flamingos are born white? They turn pink after they eat a certain thing. I forget what it is now. But yeah, they're born white. All right, science and space. The average color of the universe is a beige white hue. Astronomers call cosmic latte. Okay, never heard of that. You work with a few of those, what, Matt? Flamingos? All right, there were active volcanoes on the moon during the era of the dinosaurs. So that'd be a few million years ago, I think. And lastly, the internet's entire accumulated data. All electronic infrastructure is estimated to weigh about the same as a single apricot. Hmm, okay, that's a head scratcher there. All right. All right, you guys ready for the first question? Who composed Moonlight Sonata? Any music buffs out there? Who composed Moonlight Sonata?
Mozart.
All right, that was for you, Mac. That's a eh. The correct answer is Beethoven by Mr. Matt SMN. Very good. Got that right. And what's the name of the casino in the movie Casino? Remember with Bob De Niro and Joe Pesci? running that casino. What is the name of the casino in the movie Casino? No one? All right, that's the Tangiers. The Tangiers is the correct answer. Next, what is the world's tallest building? That should be easy. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, I think, is the world's tallest building. In Dubai. Yes, I do believe so, Guy. What is the currency of Russia? What do they use for money there? Looks like Wade got that one right, and Guy, the ruble. 1B, Guy, rubles. So Wade also got it right. Just he's got a little purple nurple there going. All right. What's the world's hardest natural material?
Diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. Yes, sir. That is the correct answer, Mac and Wade. Who was the first actor to voice Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo franchise? You guys not remember? The first actor to voice Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo franchise. No, no takers. Think of American Top 40. Casey Kasem. That's right. BBC 132K. You got that right. It was, in fact, Casey Kasem. Hmm. Which word is used to refer to the bones in your fingers and toes? Phalanges. Phalanges? PH. Phalanges. Interesting. Which three countries make up Scandinavia? Name them. Mark. That's correct, Wade. Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. What's the largest airport in the U.S.? The largest airport in the U.S. No takers. There's Colorado for Guy, LaGuardia for Wade. Anyone else?
O'Hare.
O'Hare. Well, the correct answer is Denver International Airport, which is located in Colorado. So, Guy, you're kind of right. And Matt got it too. Yeah. Isn't that the airport where they say they've got a big alien base underneath, a big military base underneath Denver, and it links up all the states.
The great underground that links all the cities. Yeah. Wouldn't it be neat to just blast into that place and go down every escalator and open every door? No, ice would get you first.
Press every button on the elevator, then jump out and take the stairs. Yes, yes, there's a rumor that the entire United States is mostly linked underground by rail by now. So, yeah, very interesting. But they don't want to tell us. What is the only sport that's been played on the moon? Anyone?
That would be golf, I think.
Of course, right? It is golf. And Wade and Larry got that right. Very good. Uh, oh, who created the Barbie doll? Person's name. The person's name, it was a woman, and her first name was Ruth, and her last name was Handler. Ruth Handler. Hey, Matt, you got that right. Ruth, yeah, very good. There's Droner Wayne, VA3FMB. Wayne, good evening. Welcome. Which mythological creature has the head of a woman and the body of a lion? What?
Oh, there's definitely an inappropriate joke in there somewhere.
When I read the answer, I'm like, what? It's the Sphinx, apparently. I don't get it. Okay. Where did Tai Chi originate? That's another easy one. China, of course, is the answer. Few people, everyone got that right. Thank you. Oh, geez. What is the world's best-selling record album? Wow. That would be Michael Jackson's Thriller. Wow. Oh, look at that. Wade got that right. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Ah, okay. Oh, what is the distinctive marking on a black widow spider's abdomen look like? What does the distinctive marking on a black widow spider's abdomen look like?
Looks like the last thing you'll ever see if it's on your forehead.
It's an hourglass. Huh. And get this, I have a jumping spider living here in the basement. It's kind of hefty, about the size of a quarter, and freaks me out, eh? Because they just drop right out of the friggin' rafters here and land on my table. And today I filmed it, so got some good pictures in that and a little bit of film. So yeah, really cool, but scary because they look like they they can bite or sting you when they're hefty like that. But apparently they're non-venomous. I had to look them up, of course, because it happened to me a few days ago. And then a little feller jumped on me again. Okay. Hourglass was the answer. Apparently it looks like an hourglass on the abdomen of a black widow spider. And sorry, I've never had the opportunity to look. Yeah, if it tilts my table. No, it just surprises the heck out of me because they just come out of nowhere and they jump. They're like little hoppers. It's cool. All right. How many major islands make up Hawaii? How many major islands make up Hawaii? All right, close. It was 8.
See what I mean? Yeah. They excluded 3 just because they eroded or something like that, no doubt.
All right, 8 major islands make Hawaii. I can only name 2, I think. What's the oldest operating railroad in North America? Where's Dave CP? He would know that. The oldest operating railroad in North America. Good guess there, Wade. I don't think we're playing Monopoly, though. Take a ride on the reading. $50. Thank you very much. It's the Strasburg Railroad. The Strasburg Railroad. What is the official name of Big Ben? Anybody? The official name of the Big Ben clock in London. Its official name is the Elizabeth Tower. So there you go, the Elizabeth Tower. What's the birthstone for January? Anyone? The birthstone for January. Any guesses? I see ruby, diamond,
Opal.
opal. There you go. Larry knows. We have a ham by that name. It's called Garnet. Garnet is the birthstone for January. If he were here, he'd tell you. Uh, who was the Egyptian god of the underworld? The Egyptian god of the underworld is Osiris, who was killed by his brother and cut into pieces, and his wife put him back together and did a spell, and he came back to life long enough to give her a child. True story. Osiris. What percentage of the entire world's population is ambidextrous? That means they can use both hands, fingers, feet, leg, uh, yeah. Nice try. 10%. That's anyone else?
13%, and they're all tridecaphobia addicts as well.
1% of the population is ambidextrous. Most popular pizza chain in the U.S. Good call there, Wade. That's right. Domino's. Ah. Any Friday the 13th fans out there? Which movie in the Friday the 13th series is the first to figure Jason's iconic hockey match? First to figure, I think it's to feature Jason's iconic hockey mask. So, in which movie do you get to see Jason's hockey mask in the Friday the 13th? Which movie? That would be number 3. Friday the 13th, part 3. What is the oldest continuous sporting event in the United States? Now, I'm a little confused here why they're calling it a sporting event. It's actually the Kentucky Derby. Now, the Kentucky Derby is it not a race? It's not well, it is a sporting event. So I guess, yeah, all right. The oldest continuous sporting event. All right, that makes sense. The Kentucky Derby. Ooh, how many title deeds does a standard game of Monopoly include? How many title deeds does a standard game of Monopoly include?
42.
I remember when he was in the 49ers. Actually, it's a 28. 28 title deeds in a standard game of Monopoly. Which country is home to the giant golden-crowned flying fox, the world's heaviest bat? What country is that home to? I actually saw a video the other day of extreme heat in the Philippines, and they were actually feeding one of those bats some water right there on the pavement on the road. It just fell out of the sky.
Sounds like you just gave away the answer to the question. I'm going to say the Philippines.
All right, great answer, Mac. I did. I got excited.
And I just can't hide it.
That's right. Oopsie. See? All right. Who was the first person to travel to space?
I think it was a Russian. Um, can't help but thinking maybe his first name was Vladimir?
Yuri Gagarin, something like that. I don't know if I have the pronunciation right.
Yes, Yuri. Yes, I know him well.
Comrade Yuri Gagarin. Yes, very good, Bill. That is correct. What eye color is the most common worldwide?
I'm going to guess brown.
You're so you're so full of blank, your eyes are brown. Correct answer. Ooh, interesting. Any yeah, what kind of poem has 17 syllables total? Now, e- exactly. Anyone else? That's right. It's the haiku. What is it, Polynesian or not exactly sure, but I know the Hawaiians have adopted it. Oh, New Zealanders. That's right. New Zealanders do that. I love when the rugby team does that. The women rugby team, when they come out and face, they're like, "What? What's the matter with these girls?"
I like limericks better than haikus.
All right. What is the movie in which a character claims, quote, nobody puts baby in a corner?
Dirty Dancing.
Absolutely, Dirty Dancing is the correct answer. And Wade also got that right. Hello there, Mike.
How you doing, Chuck? It's Mike BE3EGE. I just couldn't help but blurt that out.
Not a problem. That's a heck of a way to make an entrance. As always, Mike, welcome to the net. How's things? What's new?
Oh, very good. I was out in Simcoe today, and I picked a flat of berries. So I was just enjoying a strawberry shortcake. Picked them with my grandkids and my daughter. So it was a nice day. Rained on and off, but it was still nice.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, make the best of it. As a matter of fact, we've got some Ontario strawberries in the fridge. I think after the net, I'm going to have a few. uh, yeah, I got to get them. Ontario ones are much better than those hugely oversized California ones. We don't like those.
Oh, yeah, local's a lot better. And then I searched the city for those little dessert cakes, and I went to Basics, I went to Freshco. They finally had them at Metro because I wanted those with the cut-up strawberries and some whipped cream. And I searched the city, but I found them.
Right on, right on. Yeah. Yeah, Metro's got a pretty good bakery there, so um, lots of sweet stuff in there. Display cases. Right on. Uh, did you have to break out the credit card for that?
They were $3.49 for 6 of them.
Oh, oh man, that's reasonable. That's super nice. Okay. Geez, I might take a walk over there tomorrow, grab some.
$4.99 for whipped cream, and then berries are, in your fridge.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Hmm. Okay, very good. Thanks for helping my diabetes there, Mike.
Hey, no problem, anytime. And I'll let you get back to the trivia.
All right, at least strawberries are healthy. Okay, so Mike, you are in the log, and let's get back to where we were here. And right there. Okay. Uh, oh, there's something. Okay. Greek spanakopita is filled with feta, and I'm sure Mac will tell me how to pronounce it. Filled with feta and which leafy green? Greek spanakopita is filled with feta and which leafy green?
Arugula.
Popeye.
That's right, spinaci. It is in fact spinach, and Matt got that right. And I think Popeye there, Popeye Bill got it too.
Ryer, Ryer.
Ooh, I didn't know this, or if I did, I forgot it. What is the name for a period of 2 weeks? There's a formal name for that.
That would be a fortnight.
How come you guys all know that and I don't? Geez, everybody's getting it. Yeah, and Wade and BC 132K and Larry and you, Bill. Yeah, Fortnite. Okay. What is the official language of Brazil? We did this one.
Confusion.
Brazilian.
That's right. Correct answer is Portuguese. Portuguese is the official language of Brazil. Don't ask me, I don't get it either. Portugal, the country is right above them, so uh, the whole of South America is Latin, except for Brazil. Go figure. All right. Which type of alcohol is found in a Manhattan? Oh, that's funny right there, Matt. You're going to use that reference for how long it takes your apprentice to do an oil change, a fortnight? Oh, well, you got to train him, right? Okay. What star sign is symbolized by a pair of scales?
Libra. Another question. Back up one.
Back up one? What? Oh, whiskey. Whiskey, please. Whiskey. I see gin, gin, gin. It's whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Sorry. Thanks, Larry.
No problem.
That's right. Libra is the star sign symbolized by a pair of scales. How many time zones are there in the world? Hmm.
27.
And how many hours are there in a day?
24. However, some countries are a half hour off everybody else, and it really screws with the divisions.
Yeah, look at Newfoundland, for instance.
And India.
That's right, Newfoundland. Yeah, 24 is the correct answer. I don't make them up, I just read them.
I'm calling BS on this one. No worries, Chuck. Keep on reading. It sounds interesting.
All right, so it looks like I only got 64 out of those 464 questions on in the file here, so we're gonna have to cut it short there. That was the uh, that was a lot of fun, but I think now it's time to move over and do some on this day to finish up. It's 9:23 p.m. Let's see if there's anyone else out there wishing to check in to the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Please come now.
B3DJZ, you doing a retake?
What was that, Huey?
So you're just calling a recall again?
No, no. I was checking for any new check-ins.
Hey, Chuck, what's going on, buddy?
Now that voice sounds familiar. Hey, Steve. Nice signal. Oh, did we double there?
I'm locked up in my basement right now.
Oh, you got who locked up in your basement?
What's going on, buddy?
Steve.
Yeah, I already replied, but you guys must have keyed up on me there. Hey, Steve, nice signal.
Yeah, roger that, Chuck. How's the radio sound?
Nice, clear, full quieting. Imagine that.
Yeah, well, you're what, a quarter of a kilometer away?
As a matter of fact, just slightly over 200 feet from doorstep, from the stairs, my stairs to those stairs, it's about 208 feet.
Yeah, roger that. All right, well, you're 60 over here, buddy. I wouldn't expect any less at 200 feet. All right, just checking out a radio here there, Chuck. Thanks for the reply there. I'll let you get back to it. VA 300G.
Yeah, not sure what radio you're on there right now, but it sounds really good.
Yeah, it's the Radtel 4D. It's the analog NPMR radio.
Oh, yeah. Well, it sounds good.
Roger that. Okay, thanks again, bro.
All right, not a problem. Anyone else out there wishing to check in, recheck, any questions, comments, please come now. All right, just got a visit from my jumping spider. He's on my desk here somewhere now. Okay, so I'd like to welcome Bob, VE3 Echo Fox Delta from Elmira. Good evening, Bob, and welcome to our net. And so let's see now. Oh yeah, I have to open up the on this day file. One moment. We are at on this day 279. And we always start off with today's famous birthdays. Give me a moment here. I can't show the spider. My cameras are fixed at the moment. Noel, sorry. Let's go and do this here. Yeah, let's do that for a little while.
Matt wants to see the spider. Sorry, Noel wants to see the spider.
Yeah, I just replied to him there on the stream, verbally. So yeah, the cameras are fixed right now. I can't just be pulling the cameras off to chase a little spider around, but yeah, look up the jumping spider found in southern Ontario, and it's not the zebra one, it's the other one. It's got a cool little spot on its back. All right, so here we go. Today's famous birthdays. 1870, George Cormack, an American cereal inventor. He invented Wheaties back in 1921 at Washburn Crosby Company. That's the company that started Wheaties. Huh. Born in Minneapolis, Minnesota. He died in 1953. Yes, Wade, or Noel, I mean, yeah, they're cute unless they're catching you by surprise and scaring the bejesus out of you. I'm not a spiders and snakes guy. I would rather smash. No, but I'm in my old age. I'm getting so much more patient with insects, animals, everything. All right, born in 1903, Ruth. Oh, another Ruth Wakefield, another American inventor who created the Toll House cookie, the first chocolate chip cookie, and she was born in Massachusetts. She died in 1977. All right. I'd love to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Barry Manilow is 83 years old today, born in 1943. He's an American pop singer and piano player and wrote so many songs and jingles. Uh, uh, the first one that I alluded to was the Coca-Cola song. He wrote and sang the song Mandy, Daybreak. and I write the songs. That's him. He writes the songs. And Copacabana, just to name a few. Born in New York City. All right. Is everything okay with the audio, Larry? I see you typing to BC 132K there.
No, he asked a question. I was responding to his question.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Yeah, so how I get the audio to come through is um, I I plug a cable in the back where the external speaker outlet is, and I plug that into a external sound card, which goes into my computer, which then goes back out on the YouTube stream. All right. So next, Joe Piscopo, born on this day, 1951. He's an old school Saturday Night Live alumni, comedian. He also did the Miller Lite commercials, and he was born in New Jersey. Born in 1964, Diane and Aaron Murphy, twins, who are also known as Tabitha Stevens in the Bewitched series. I forgot they used twins for that. Born on this day, 1964. Diane and Aaron, still around today, 62 years old.
They had to do that a lot because of labor laws back then.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, well, they did it in Full House too. That's another famous one. All right, next, turning 46 today is Venus Williams, American tennis star, considered one of the all-time greats of women's tennis. Born in California. That's it for birthdays. Do we have any other check-ins or any comments or questions? Please come now. Okay, next. Who died today in history? Well, let's start with Rodney King. Died in 2012 of an accidental drowning at the age of 47. Those who don't know, Rodney King was the subject of the Los Angeles riots after being beaten by police officers and caught on camera doing so. Uh, yeah, he got his $1 million payout, and not sure the exact circumstance of his drowning, but I think he was heavy into the drugs and alcohol at the time. So, anyways, all right. So that's all I have for famous people that died on this day. So we move on to today in history. And we start with the year 1462. And we have Vlad the Impaler, or Vlad the Third, also known as the Impaler, also known as Dracula, attempts to assassinate Ottoman Sultan uh, Mehmed II in a night attack, and its failure forces him to retreat from Wallachia. Wallachia was his where he's from, where his castle is, I think too. That's what they called. Today they call it Romania, I do believe. So next we have the Taj Mahal. In 1631, Mumtaz Mahal dies during childbirth. Her husband, Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, then spends more than 20 years building her tomb, the Taj Mahal. Now, What they don't mention here is that she was giving birth to her 14th child, and holy smokes, my spider's crawling up on my laptop now. He just did the old Spider-Man shooting a web. Man, he's cool. I wish I could show you. Hang on a second here. Oh, where'd he go? I missed him. Ah, he disappeared under my laptop now. I had a good shot of him. Bear with me. See, this is why I don't like moving the camera. There we go. I have a spider pet. Yes, I do. Oh, shit. There he is. Oh, I'm going to have to do it again. Look on my laptop there. Do you see him? Do you guys see him? He's right there where the laptop plug is. Right on the top right key next to the page down. And he jumps. All right. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, the Taj Mahal. uh, what's his call sign? Yeah, look at that. He's still there. I'm going to take another picture of him, a clear shot here. Bear with me. It's not every day you have a jumping spider. Look at that. Oh, he's scared of me now. All right, so we'll see. As long as he doesn't know, he can't get into the laptop. All the ports are used. That's all I need, is to make himself a little nest inside my gear. All right. Blah blah. Oh, Canadian news here. History, I should say. In 1745, on this day, American colonials capture Louisburg, Cape Breton Island from the French. James Cook joins the Navy way before he became Captain Cook. In 1755, future explorer James Cook joins the Royal Navy as an able-bodied seaman in East London. No, that is so cool and funny. Uh, Noel says, getting professional there, Chuck. You have your own web designer. Yep, yep, absolutely. Uh, yeah, I can't believe he's still on my laptop. All right, we'll leave the poor guy alone. Hey, little fella. Okay. Whoops. Now he's crawling on my screen. I'm going to have to get rid of him. All right. Come on. All right. Now I've got him hanging. Oh, oh, he dropped on the ground. Got to be careful not to step on him now. I shoot him off my laptop, and now he's on the ground. Quite the distraction. Okay. Alrighty then. So let's finish up here real quick. Um, Goodyear's first rubber patent. In 1837, on this day, Charles Goodyear obtains his first rubber patent. Charles Goodyear was a chemist and an inventor. In 1839, King of Hawaii Kamehameha the third issues Edict of Toleration, which gives Roman Catholics freedom to worship in the Hawaiian Islands. On this day in 1885, the Statue of Liberty arrives in New York City aboard the French ship Isère. And so, spelled Isere. And then in 1928, Amelia Earhart leaves Newfoundland to become the first woman passenger to fly the Atlantic as a passenger in a plane piloted by Wilmer Stoltz. So this is before she did it. At the controls, she did do it as the first female passenger. And then on this day, 1939, we have the last public guillotining in France. Eugene Weidmann, a convicted murderer, is guillotined in Versailles outside the prison Saint Pierre. Now, I believe there's actual video footage of this. It's very, very rough. Mind you, it's in 1939, and they show uh, the blade comes down. You can't see the head being lobbed off because they show the body. As soon as the blade comes down, the body is then tilted off of the guillotine table, and the body falls straight into a casket, and the head is put in there as well, and then they just drive off uh, um, by horse. So, yeah, that's the last public execution, or guillotining, sorry. All right, I see Rick, VE3 Bravo Kilowatt, wants me to sign him in. Sure thing, Rick, if you're available by the radio. Do you want to check in by radio? Come on in. Or not. That's okay. You are in the log, Rick. Hope everything's okay. Thank you so much. Okay, let's finish this off here right quick. And then in 1947, on this day, Pan Am Airways, first round-the-world civil air service, departs from New York City. So Pan Am Airways was the first one. And on this day in 1950, we have the very first kidney transplant, and that occurred in Chicago. Doesn't say if it was successful or not, but nonetheless, they carved somebody up and transplanted their kidney. Okay, next we have the year 1958. We have the wooden roller coaster opens at Playland in the Pacific National Exhibition in Vancouver, Canada, and remains open to this day. The Pacific National Exhibition is also known as the PNE, and we have the CNE here. in the East. In 1965, British rock band The Kinks arrive in New York City, beginning their first U.S. tour. Okay. Next, 1970. Oh, sorry, nope. 1967. Quote, the song Somebody to Love single by Jefferson Airplane peaks at number 5. Classic hippie song. I actually watched the video of that today. Pretty funky. Uh, I think it's not the same as the Queen one, I'll tell you that. But they both have the same title. Okay, then in 1970, the English rock band Led Zeppelin begin their last European tour. 1972, 5 men are arrested after trying to bug Democratic National Committee office in Watergate Complex, Washington. That's the beginning of Watergate right then and there. That was on this day, 1972. I was pretty young then, but I remember it. All right, in 1988, the Givens family reports Mike Tyson beats his wife, Robin Givens. We all know what happened after that. On this day in 1988, where were you? Because Microsoft releases MS-DOS 4.0. And on this day in 1991, country entertainer Minnie Pearl suffers a stroke at the age of 78. You remember Minnie Pearl? She always wore a hat, a nice sun hat that had a tag with a string. Minnie Pearl.
Yeah, her claim to fame was having the price tag still on her hat.
Howdy.
Yep, I see you guys remember her well. Yeah. Oh yeah, she was a sweetie. Boy, lots of things, lots of famous things happening on this day. Get this. In 1994 now, O.J. Simpson does not turn himself in on murder charges, forcing LA police to chase his Ford Bronco for 1.5 hours before he eventually gives up. Seen on national TV. So that happened in 1994 on this day. Yeah, a lot of us remember that.
All staged by his legal team.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
To garner sympathy from the public.
And yeah, he got that all right. All right, in 1996 now, the 15th Amendment to the Irish Constitution, which removes the prohibition on divorce, is signed into law following a vote the previous year. So before that, you could not divorce. Catholic Church. I remember when my mom divorced my dad in 72 or 3, uh, she had to write to the Catholic Church so that she could be buried there when she dies. Because back then, that was a big no-no here.
You marry him and bury him.
Yes, sir. "2018, we have the world electric speed record broken by Jaguar Vector. That's his name. V2OE. What's that, his call sign? In battery-powered boat at 88.61 miles per hour or 142 kilo uh, per hour. Yeah, not sure. I think that those are small boats, right? Now they go damn fast. Those RC cars go faster than cars. I'd love to see one of those drag races, right? With those top fuel dragsters and an RC car in the other lane. All right. 20, the year is 2020. On this day, American actor Danny Masterson charged with raping three women after a 3-year investigation. I think he's doing life now. Danny Masterson was one of the actors on that 70s show, and he is big into Scientology, and he almost got away with it. Uh, but Scientology was unable to save him, and I think he's doing life for raping three women. All right, the next year in 2021, China launches its Shenzhou 12 spacecraft with three astronauts arriving at its new space station Tiangong 6.5 hours later. So, the Chinese space station. And that's it. Imagine that. So that's it for on this day in history. Do we have any comments, questions, or any last minute check ins before I do a 7-3 round? All right, nothing heard. So let's go to the list. Go to the top, and we've got Huey. Unless he's busy with Steve there. VE3DJZ. Huey, you there?
Yeah, go ahead, Chuck.
This is a 7-3 round, buddy. You're up first.
Hey, I just said good night. Thanks for doing that, buddy. It was amazing. I was just showing Steve some videos here.
Oh yeah. Right on, right on. Okay, very good then. Thanks for being there, Huey, and we'll talk to you again soon. Get on that repeater, Huey. Just change that thing.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. All right, next we've got Bill. VE3BNW. Bill.
Had to run across the shack there, Chuck. Yeah, I'm here with E3BNW.
All right, don't get a stroke. That's why I try and leave time in between. No rush. Trip and fall, break your leg. Yeah, buddy. Last call. Any last words?
As usual, I was over here editing the video. Just about done now, so I'll be posting that shortly. And I took a look for that AREG. I still can't find it, so I don't know. Actually, you sent me a message on was it a Discord? Because you got me on there on that group. You can send me a message on there.
Okay. What am I supposed to send you again? Link to AREG.
Correct, the Facebook one.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll get on that and send you that link there, Bill. No problemo. All right, buddy. Thanks for being there, and hope you enjoyed it. Um, and thanks again. All right, who else there? Wade is next. VA3 November Charlie Alpha.
VA3 CJZ, VA3NCA. Hey, Chuck, thanks for doing it again. Hopefully it's not raining there, or I think you've got your garbage already, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, enjoyable way to spend a Wednesday night as usual. Thanks for doing it again. I was giving my 7-3s now, and then thanks. VA3 CJZ, VA3NCA.
All right, Wade, always a pleasure. Thanks for playing along as well on the trivia. Always a pleasure, sir. Have a great rest of the week. 2 more sleeps until Friday. All right, who else is next here? We've got VE3 IUK, Bill.
Yeah, 7-3. Thanks a lot for doing it, Chuck. Enjoyable as usual.
All right, Bill. Thanks for checking in. Much appreciated, sir. Next is Mac, VA3IMW, who wants to get out before 10. Now's your chance. You got 4.5 minutes to burn.
All right, let me take a deep breath. I had to look it up on the internet. The official count of the number of time zones around the world is somewhere between 38 and 40, and even AI wasn't capable of nailing it down. So there's so many countries that have little influxes of, believe it, either half an hour or 45 minutes that are often standard. But on the other side of the coin, countries like China, they have a single time zone that encompasses the whole country, although I believe the expanse of the country could cover somewhere between 5 and 7 time zones. Anyways, interesting topics. And you know what? It really inspires us to look things up, and if they don't make sense, there is some more information that's available out there. Thanks for the great show, as usual, Chuck. Certainly appreciate it. And hoping to hear most of you guys check in with us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock on 446.125 for the Simplex edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Back to you, Chuck. Thanks.
Okay, Mac, that's right. Tomorrow at 7, not on the ZOE, but on 446.125 at 7 p.m. Okay, Mac, thank you very much for your attendance and participation. Have a great rest of the week. You too, at work, 2 more sleeps. All right, next is Steve, VA3NFG, but I think he's busy there at Huey's. VE3 Sierra Mike November. Matthew.
Thank you for another great net, Chuck. Lots of laughs, lots of interesting information. I learn something new every Wednesday night. Thanks for doing what you do, and 7-3 to everyone on the net and on the stream also.
Okay, Matt, very good. Yeah, it kind of gets you wondering, and questioning things too. Like Max said there, he wasn't sure that one of the answers I gave was correct. And so he looked it up and even he couldn't get a straight answer. And it makes you think back, things that you learned in school a long time ago and forgot about, right? So, anyways, thanks for your participation also there, Matt, as well as everyone else, of course. And anything else?
No, that's all from me. I'll let you carry on to the next in line in the 7-3 round. Have a great night, Chuck, and thank you again.
Okay. Big shout out to everybody who checked in on YouTube. Sean, special guest, VE3 Fox, November, India. And of course, Albert and Barry and the BC check in. No call sign, but thank you for joining us. And next is Larry, VE3 LBI.
Yep, thanks for doing it, Chuck. And just talking about the cars and stuff like that, racing things. My nephew had the opportunity to go down to the States, and he ran a funny car down a quarter mile.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's too bad it only lasts a couple of seconds, right? And then, especially those, and then after every race, they strip down the engine and rebuild it.
Oh yeah, completely rebuild them. But he had an opportunity to go down there and do it. So one of the things he wanted to do, I guess, in his bucket list. But he actually went down and ran one down the quarter mile. So I guess he said it was quite a thrill.
Oh, what? They give you a car, say, here, hop in, go ahead?
No, he had it all planned. Talked to them and everything else, and so when he went down there, he was actually booked in to run the car.
It's a service. It's something any Joe can do.
No, you have to have a special license. Uh, any vehicle that goes that fast under, well, he's got his own vehicle, or his own race car, I guess I should say, really, drag car. Anything under 10 seconds, you have to have a special license for it.
I had a 10-second car. I went from 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. Very good, Larry. Well, thanks for that. Learned something new. And anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thanks for doing it. I hope everybody Friday night.
All right. Larry is the net controller on Friday evenings at 8 p.m. on the Friday night ZOE Rag Chew on the VE3 ZOE 443075 at 8 p.m. And next we've got Mike, VE3 Echo Golf Echo.
Oh, thanks, Chuck, for always entertaining us on Wednesday nights. Always stimulates my brain. I have to dig into the corners and find some of those answers. Found it interesting about the flamingo. That's one takeaway for me tonight. That their food changes their color. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Always interesting, and thanks a lot, and hope to catch up with you next week. Thanks again.
Okay, Mike, have a great rest of the week and weekend coming up. All right, so I think that's it. That's it for RF check-ins. We also had Noel, VE3KDT, Bob Brown, VE3EFD, and we had Rick of VE3BK. I'm sorry if I missed anyone, but thank you all so much for joining me for another edition of the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. Geez, coming up pretty soon, we'll be celebrating 38 years of AREG being on the air. That's coming up in September. So, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did doing it, and I look forward to doing it all again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, be safe and be kind to one another. This is Chuck in Hamilton, VA3CJZ, saying so long for now. 7-3.
VA3NCA, V3RUK.
VE3IUK, VA3NCA.
Just very quickly, thanks for sending me that video. That was kind of providential. I sent you that short one, and then you sent me that. Anyways, I really enjoyed it.